that is just one of the best things. So I thought I would share it. When you do chord charts in Planning Center, you end up with these lyric files that are generated. Just the application takes out the chords, and for the most part, it's a great, clean lyric sheet. But it does leave some artifacts in there, like if you do anything like spacing for chords, like there's something going on here in the original chord chart, especially when you get to Glow, in Excelsis Day, oh, it's got all these things that are happening musically here. So there are dashes and things like that. What I have always done with these is, you go over to a word processor and you paste them in and you take out the dashes. You can use Control F and search and replace them. It doesn't take that long, but it's probably 5 minutes. Anyway, I use ChatGPT just because it occurred to me that you could do this now. You can just copy this raw, and if you've previously taught ChatGPT rules for turning things into a chord, a lyric sheet that with a specific format for pasting into ProPresenter. So it's kind of specific. So with each iteration, I found something that was hanging it up. With one, it was formatting. So I told it I only want, plain text, and there are all these different things you can kind of do. But there's, once you've kind of trained it how to do it, then you can just drop it in there, and it will format this and remove the artifacts. It's just, and you can do it without opening a word processor. So it's actually really great workflow. Especially when you're doing, right now I'm doing Christmas. So with Christmas, you have, I've got 10 songs or something. So it'll do this. Now look, it's forgetting one of the rules. Ooh. Okay. That's mostly right. But I am going to remind it of a rule. And I'm going to just prompt it to go ahead and take that out. It does it, for whatever reason, it keeps putting this back in bold. But it doesn't matter. It's not, it mostly pastes directly into ProPresenter. So anyway, I think now, okay, so my rule personally is I want it to keep some of this interior punctuation, but I want it to remove all ending punctuation. It looks a lot better in ProPresenter. So then you can take this and copy it into ProPresenter, import text from clipboard, and it saves a little time. Not a little time. It's not insignificant if you do this every week, or especially when you're doing 10 songs at once. But otherwise, what I have always done is I come in behind, either in a word processor or in here, I'm always removing commas from the ends of lines, because commas at the ends of lines don't look good. It's not what we're going for. So, right now, all I'm doing is I'll be adding some line breaks or slide breaks to kind of make these all 2-line. And other than that, I mean, it's real close to being formatted. So anyway, I've already done this song, but I just thought it's just such a great workflow. It really saves a lot of times, but you do have to kind of train it, because section names. But when I paste lyrics for use in ProPresenter, if I have the section names, then when it imports them into ProPresenter, it automatically, in the preview window, it shows you the section names, chorus, verse 1, and it does those automatically when they're formatted that way. So for the purposes of, pasting it into ProPresenter, I've got real specific things I wanted to do. It's really interesting. One of the rules I made for it was to rename any iteration of PreChorus into just PreChorus, because I always forget until I paste in that PreChorus is, like this messes up ProPresenter. ProPresenter will type the text in PreChorus with a dash. So ProPresenter only see how it changed it? So ChatGPT changed that PreChorus with a hyphen, or in another song it was PreChorus 1, it changed it to PreChorus with no hyphen. That's a format that ProPresenter will understand, and it does all that without me having to do find and replace in a word processor. So anyway, I really thought that was neat. I thought I'd share.